right, where did we leave off in MSQ? Last night, Mr. Moonpie was like trying desperately to get ahead of me because I got ahead of him. And then I walked into our room because he plays on his laptop and he's like, get out, get out. Trains. He was displeased about the trains. Displeased. So I am currently riding a motorcycle on a train track. What happened? We went to Yasalani, right? And it's got this purpley stuff. There's lightning everywhere. And if I'm remembering correctly, one of the calamities was a calamity of lightning. I'd have to double check. Like one of the ones that's already happened. So, because remember I wanted to go rewatch that whole cutscene where Graha's explaining it. I didn't. I read. I'm gonna bring them Final Fantasy treats from a local place we couldn't get into the day of. Oh, so you were going the day before. Smart. Smart. What else? I'm feeling kind of leery about that whole thing. Like, are we... What is happening here? So if this is a calamity that already happened, what are the implications? What's going on here? This is sus. And Yasalani looks like it's been abandoned for over 100 years. Like everything's run down, and poor Aaronville's like, this is like where my hometown is. What happened? And there's this big tower with ominous purple lightning around it. I'm looking at it right now. What else? Everything seems sus. Oh, and I have not forgotten about the mysterious girl in the cutscene, the mysterious brunette, who I looked at her for a second and then she was gone. Hi, Clara. How are you? So we are getting back into it. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Pisces Moon Pie. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We are continuing DAWNTRAIL MSQ. We're in 97. MSQ? Yeah, level 97. All right. Let's roll. Oh, Hildebrand. I could never hate you. No one could ever make me hate you. Look there, the lightning appears to be drawn to those bowl-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Ooh. We're also halfway through level 99 on Warrior. So I'm trying to get Red Mage up to 97 or so I can take over. At least until I get to the level 100 quests. But, you know, we're at 94. We can get there next week before the next MSQ. This material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes. These, I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Huschola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Okay. He looks so short. I know. I'm a tall, so he looks like baby. Like I could just throw him over my shoulder. It's always funny the different perspective. Look, like he comes up. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but he's short. But playing as Lala is fun too. I desperately want to, on my Lala, get to the part where Asahi's like, you vex me. I want him to look down upon me. and say that with hatred in his heart. I'm so excited. Girl has chest tight. I was gonna say I could rest my boobs on his head, but I don't even simp for that man. What in the world? Any fighting cutscenes are great to watch as a Lala. The Xenos cutscene, I bet is wonderful. Uh-oh. This is creepy. Everything's probably fine. This is all probably very normal. Streaking! Thank you for the streak. The ending end cutscene as a Lala. I'll try. Woo! Lots of streaks. Thank you, Ignis. Uh-oh.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Oh, this is serious. Okay.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Are we for real?
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
You're friends with Zralja?
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
What? Princess Garnet, is that you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
What?
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
King of Resolve?
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
The fuck is going on?
Then you are both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
Oop, no!
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yassolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the
She reminds me of
Shatona live
Grandpa.
there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Yeah, she's right.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
Ah, you're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities?
She also doesn't like
the
formalities.
soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
It would seem so.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Oh,
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
I can't read Eorzean, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and try to look it up later. I mean, you don't have
Wonderful.
something tattooed on your
If
back
you
for
would
no
follow
reason.
me.
Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking around on her lonesome?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Why not both?
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Oh, how can I say no to that face?
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Are you buttering me up? Because compliments work. Okay. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Oh no, my inventory is full! Oh shit. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn, perhaps about Sphene as well. Oh yeah, that's a look. Hell yeah, what else do I have? Do I have another one? Well, that made 2 spaces. We'll deal with that when we get there. Chat still. Oh. I know the 9 music. That's why I was like, oh my gosh. The implications. Your Twitch crashed? I'm trying to remember my 9 lore. Is that weed? Are they gardening over here? Hey, no, that's definitely the wrong kind of plant. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. What am I saying? I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tyrol. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. I've seen stuff like this on the moon, somewhat. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyroli have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing, but the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electro has allowed us to fortify the buildings here as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electricity? Electro. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you'd follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. A pretty lady asked me for a favor with a cute face, akin to a small animal. I would also agree. See? Okay. Okay, what do we know about 9? Is it spoilers to talk about it? Final Fantasy 9. So as far as Garnet goes, is she supposed to be Garnet? I'm operating on an assumption that could be wrong. But Garnet was kidnapped as a baby, was actually a summoner. Her horn was removed. She was raised by the queen who had just lost her daughter. And she like washed up on the shore. She wasn't really kidnapped. She was washed up on shore. She looked like the queen's dead baby. So the queen raised her as her own. Dead baby, dead daughter, whatever. The queen raised her as her own. Then the queen goes crazy with the whole shit with the black mages and all that. What I know about 9 is that it comes after 8 and before 10. I want to be your canary. Garnet goes through this her journey is like about discovering who she is and reconnecting with her past, and then she becomes Queen of Alexandria. Zidane is like, I don't know how to describe, but like he's the thief who falls in love with the beautiful princess. But he's like a created being of like this other world that is crashing into Terra, and they want to replace all the souls of the original world with all the people from Terra because they lost their planet. So it's like oh my god. Oh my god. Please, please, no. No. I don't like where this is going.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Nine is really good, but you will cry.
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve, Wuk-Lamat, and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Where are my manners? I am Papone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
I got
Then
a
tell me, please.
bad feeling
Where
about
is she?
this.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
What?
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
Okay.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Okay, so that explains that. That was on the board.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection?
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
Sus.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasulani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
I hate how she keeps saying that. It's like the writers were like, make her say she's stupid. She gets it. She's not dumb.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
This is freaking me out.
I would join you as well.
Notice how she doesn't have one, as far as we can see.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
In case you didn't see it, I wrote missed in big letters with exclamations on the boards. If you know, you know. We're gonna need a bigger board. I can already tell. Hello. A pink apron? How wonderful. Hey! Hey! It's Mr. Boo Pie! Hi! Oh, he was supposed to get on and say that the lasagna was delicious, and it was. It wasn't crunchy at all, except, you know, the outside where it gets like crispy on the edges. He the birthday! Oh, I'm gonna change. That way I don't have the ugly boots. We're heading back to the conspiracy board. It was not extra crunchy! Can you see okay? Missed. So there's... It was so much work to make the lasagna, but it's so good. Electrop has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the trolley tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there are no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there is much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Working together, respect, clearly a fantasy world. Oh, I didn't touch the crystal. Okay, we won't worry about this right now. I have that bike. I was gifted that bike. Is it appropriate to pull that bike out now? Yeah, I wasn't gonna do MSQ today. And now here I am, like, oh my god, the conspiracies are conspiracying. It's 100% appropriate. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let's head back to the farm we passed earlier. Yube's Halo, it's called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we... One of the farmers. I can say the word the. I guess we're off to the Halo then. Okay, we shall... Where is it? Yeah, Tron bike. Except I can't make mine do the cool thing. Yet. Oh, this feels so slow compared to the motorcycle. 2 years later, I can use the bike appropriately. How has it been out for 2 years? How have I been playing this game for 2 years? I still want to be like, I'm a sprout. Allow me to introduce you to Wahusa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well-versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Okay, so I gotta get this out, okay? Sprout. Sproutant. We gotta, okay. I gotta get this off my chest. Or I'm gonna explode. Conspiracy board time. Okay, so I had said the Raljata Gulujaja was long dead, reflection time dilation, or possessed. Okay. And then now we see, like, now that I know there's some Final Fantasy IX shenanigans going on, and we see these devices, I missed. Missed exclamation, such a mood. I felt like that was enough. Just the word missed. Like I said, if you know, you know. I feel like these are if my 9 memory is serving me correctly, because it's not my favorite Final Fantasy. Not that I dislike it, I very much love it, but like I wouldn't be able to spout off lore as good as I would other ones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like we have that whole the worlds colliding thing. I know the ad break warning, the worlds colliding, the replacement, because those people have no world. If this is a world where it has already been sundered and they don't have anything, because there already was a lightning calamity. I don't like where this is going, but I got it out. I got out my thoughts. Play When Worlds Collide from SpongeBob. Queen Sphene! To what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I'm come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of hosts would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty has also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Wahusa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. 'Twould appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. Are they... You go on ahead. I'll keep Sphene company. Don't misunderstand, I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Lord Clement's watchful eye. Pray come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. I am suspicious of all of this. It's all quite sus. Oh. The ominous music. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source. You wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. This looks like corn. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and the sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes constant work, but honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Everything seems so happy. I immediately don't trust it. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious, and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electric complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dinner table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. It's an honest living. The wheels are turning and I'm very stressed about this whole place. Finding happiness in the small thing. Ew, happiness. Gross. I don't even know what it's like to see people actually enjoying things anymore. That's so grim. Okay, we are about to start an ad break. I'm gonna get up, stretch. So all of you do the same. Self-care, hydrate, grab your snacks, bio breaks. So then we can get back into it and figure out what the hell's going on here. Because... Are you serious? Are we serious right now? You can only enjoy it if the influencers tell you you can. Does that mean, am I an influencer? You can enjoy things, I promise. I'm just being kind of grim today. Am I an influencer? I don't know. Babies! They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. Is that true? Sure. So it is, which means you're connected with the outside world. I don't have a desire to leave. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at eBay's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. We love it here. Everything is perfect. There is no war in Bossing, say. Are these butternut squash? I see. Don't be so hard on yourself. Anyone would be hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. I'd rather live in this bubble away from the world than in this world. Mood. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers. Let us return to Mahusa. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? I was amazed that everyone loves their work. A curious observation. Do you not love your own work? Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem the most fulfilled. Always, they take their duties with good cheer. And what did you think of our little Tourlamati? What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. They're squapes. The low poly fruit lives on. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Fighting creatures, you say? I'm good at fighting creatures. We could take care of it if you like. The stickers of the squapes with the banner that said, "Remember that we once lived." That is the most gracious. I saw a meme on Blue Sky that was that scene, but the little belt icon on Emmett's head. That is the most gracious of you to offer, but it's much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the vow for Zelvo Tuliolo. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. See, I got excited when people were telling me that there used to be belts, but then they're not actually on you. I'd be down for belts if they showed up. And Pisces is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. More belts. Very well then, I gratefully accept. But please take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting! Needs more cowbelts. Nomura approves. Am I really having to search for lightning bolts? Is this game trolling me? They're adding something new to Gold Saucer. I'm holding out Delulu hope that it's Blitzball. I know it isn't, but I'm holding out hope. Lightning aspected creatures, close enough. Yeah, look at it. I turn it. These guys are a little tough. My gear's still all like not where it should be. That Blitzball, that's my fizz range new job theory. You guys ever be so lazy you forget something downstairs in the other room? And you know you posted to Discord, so instead of getting up, you go hunt. Yes. Haven't you? That's very much something I would do. I hope it's fishing. They're adding a new ocean fishing destination too. It does debuffs. Yes. Yes. Just like Waka. Right? I'm down with that. Fish tacos? Oh, from the Stardew Valley cookbook thing? Yeah, another fizz range. Like, we only have 3, so it makes sense for one of those. And I'm biased, so I want another tank, even though we don't need another tank. I'm just biased. More tanks, please. When they add new ocean fishing, it takes away from the ocean fishing we already have. Oh, during droughts, there's not enough people for the boat. That makes sense. More actual summoning spells, please. Thank you. Ah, you're both all right. Thank goodness. I wish Summoner worked more like it does in Final Fantasy X. We might get another tank based on a boss in the new variant. Which boss? You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. Now they're all gone. I've done the new variant, so it won't be a spoiler for me. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. Oh, the Lone Swordswoman. Rune Knight. Rune Knight. Celeste. Celeste's job. Please. Please. The sorcery is, yes, the sorcery swords. Rune Knight. Give me Rune Knight. It seems like it would be too similar to stuff that's already going on with Paladin and Dark Knight, but I don't give a shit. Give it to me. Thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed, with this, we won't have to ask Zoralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. So he's like the Pete Hegseth, letting the people go hungry who are supposed to be fighting the war or whatever. That's enough, Mosa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now. No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. My brother's a piece of shit. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. Oh. You seem a good sport, Sphene, I'll admit that. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I try to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. You're back! Ooh, it's hot outside. Ugh. Just finish all Manderville to current. I love Manderville. Now I believe we're done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't clean out my inventory yesterday. What have I done? Do I have any spot in my Chocobo saddlebag? Probably not. I keep everything packed full of crap. Did I even want any of that gear I got yesterday? I don't think so. I have a lot of stuff in here I meant to just desynth because I didn't want it in my glamour chest anymore, and I just didn't desynth it. It just sat there doing nothing. That's always a fun time. And I'm trying to get my desynth up. Level 100. Oh shit, my my guys bring me Aetherius Choker of Casting. I don't even remember when I got those. Muppet Matt Mercer better. Ooh. I had a dream I was writing a Mandarin skit. I'm telling you, Ben Starr as Hildy and Godbert, and everyone else was Muppets. Yes. Oh, that's good enough for now. Okay. This will become a problem later, but we'll deal with it when we can. You can throw away anything less than grade 8 dark matter. Oh, since it works. Oh, it does? Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will have also returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come back and visit us anytime. Throwing stuff away makes me feel bad, though. I'm an item hoarder. This hurts, Luna. Pretty soon, all this won't be a problem either. I, for one, can't wait for that. Okay, where are we on? I'm feeding the wild animals the dark matter. Oh, like creepy quiet. My retainer brought me a high quality diamond ring and I took it as him flirting with my wall. Do you hear that? The cycle of capitalism. Oh, you see the monsters pick these items up and they have their own market to sell to. That's why they drop gil when you kill them.
What's happening over there?
Your retainer brought you that back? Oh, oh, cute. Oh, okay. Yeah, what is happening over there?
It's nearly time.
For what? Tool time?
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right. What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
I don't want to forget that. Because what the hell?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
What?
Living on in memory. The Giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Was she waiting for Wicklemont?
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
I miss Bahatia.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Time compression. Where's Ultimecia?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
I believe her.
It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
I guess that's where we're going next.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
That's ominous. Okay, so, hi, Mox.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Oh my god. That doesn't bode well at all. Oh my
We
gosh.
were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
Was she erased?
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Mind control.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
What the fuck? That is so grim.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
What? I told you there's always a catch with these utopias. Because they also didn't know who his mom is. So memories of her in the cloud for some reason. Reasons unknown. Okay, so what do we know? It sounds like a similar situation. Like the first, we have this calamity of light happening and a little bubble was retained. We know similar happened in the 13th. So it sounds like the same thing happened here. A bubble was saved, protected, kept safe. It's in the cloud has never been more ominous. Manipulative machinations. Don't upload me into the cloud, Amazon 2037. You joined at a good time. I hope one day I get sent to the cloud. I had the same expression as you. I'm horrified. What's going on? How could Habone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to the others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte. I don't want to. Okay, Amazon just gonna delete the fact that they were late from your brain. They saved it to the cloud so we can file a grievance when we don't remember. Come to the cloud district often. An old woman named Namika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. They're mentioning cloud a lot. Have you noticed that? Does that mean Final Fantasy VII 8.0? I'm staking everything on that. The motorcycle is giving electric vehicles a bad name with how slow it drives. Not enough monetization for America. Oh, what was that TV show where like when you die, you upload your consciousness into this virtual world, but if you can't pay if your family doesn't pay your subscription, you get sent to the cloud? That's what I'm thinking of. Upload. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. Excuse me, you just talked to her. She's probably in the cloud. I hate it here. I do recall caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika. Well, I can't say for certain it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. This is a nightmare. Maybe I need to add, as a sound redeem, Yoshi P saying nightmare. Because that's how I feel right now. Imagine being late to pay your sub, get sent to the cloud. That sounds cheesy. You have to find it immediately. I remember it being, I was like invested in that show. What's that? Do I know Namika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. This is horrifying. It's like being gaslit, just taken up like it's nothing. What? Yeah, I'm horrified, truly. Nah, bro, that person doesn't exist. That's what they're gonna do with Neuralink? being sad in this economy. Charlie Cox finally played Expedition 33. Good. So is the same for everyone. Is it a hot take to say I liked Gustav better than Verso by a lot? No hate to Ben Starr, because obviously I adore Ben Starr. Trauma fantasy at it again. This story is good. Not a single person remembers Mika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. People don't like this because they're stinky and don't wash their butts. Gustav was our guy. Verso was a bit rubbish. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. Like, I don't hate Verso, but I like Gustav better. I wept. I love Gustav. DAWNTRAIL is good. There was one cheesy ass moment, but like, it's Final Fantasy. There's always some corny ass nonsense. In 7, you have to play a snowboarding mini game immediately after Aerith dies and you lay her body to rest. With jaunty music and everything. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepine seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. The yogurt song. Activia. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect it would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we should search for... He said her name and I already forgot it. Kakiwa instead. I know, right? Snowboarding, banger music, and trauma go hand in hand. Sphene said try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. I know, right? Oh. Ayo. Impossible. UFO, an unidentified floating object. Dodge the lightning bolts. If they make me dodge lightning bolts, I swear. Huh? Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Ah! Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Erinville, are you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. I'm switching from this bike back to the fast bike because this is slow. It's giving Digimon. Erinville, good son. Head pat. Yeah. Okay. Whee! In the right direction. It was this way, right? My shoes are great. I worked hard to get those shoes. Do you know how many Moogles I had to put up with their shit for this? I'm wearing the Moogle slippers. They're my favorite shoes. Follow that creature. Look at the distinguished gentleman of Anixion. Yes. Very distinguished gentleman. That's another one. If you can get to that boss fate in time before everyone just whomps him, You have earned that. If you want an Uber, let me know. I probably should get a ride. Why is that warrior wearing slippers? Why not? I saved the star. I'll do what I want, damn it. Do we get that as a minion? You missed out during... Oh. It's a mount? Terrible. I'm so sorry, Espeon. You found it? I wear the seneschal outfit because I'm always performing, as is my right as well. To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. Come on, then. All you need to do is get all your classes to 100. Easy peasy. Psh. Listen, I still have some that aren't even 50. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. I went to Starbucks. A guy came out wearing just socks. What? Oh. Cute. One time, we were driving through Portland because we were trying to get to, where were we going? To look at the total solar eclipse south of Portland. So their traffic was nuts. And there was some dude with his feet out the driver's side window because everyone, like, it was standstill traffic. So his bare feet were out the window and he was playing guitar. I was like, oh, welcome to Portland. What if you stepped in something wet? Stepping in something wet wearing socks? I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. We're still going in, of course. But this may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Wet socks are a sin. Kids spill something and then I step on it with socks and I want to scream. But you know, they're kids, so they do, like, they're mean too. So I have to be like dealing with the sensory ick of wet socks. I can hear them, several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. I can't imagine, like, walking out in the street in just socks. Right? In public? Yuck. Oh. It looks mad.
What is this?
Is that the cloud?
Ironville.
A trap.
It's a trap.
It really is you!
Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olivia!
That is Mom!
My darling, what now?
I hope she's operating that from somewhere else. Because if she's in there, I'm gonna freak out.
my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
My fussy little bun bun. Fussy little bun bun. I like it when they give me things I actually would say.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Gulu Jaja's kitten?
Kitten?
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espia was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you knew my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Ellen Espia are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
It'd be like that. Come, make yourselves comfortable. I'm, oh my goodness. Oh no. She fed all the kids on the block. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. As to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. I'm afraid to ask her. Let's hear what she has to say. Husbando, it's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian, it's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. Thank fuck. I use this for operations. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zeralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. The truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. Yeah, this isn't weird for Final Fantasy. Ellen Espia, no. Erenville, no. Fussy little bun bun. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeralja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrobe technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls is a common resource, and payment for services rendered. This is so grim. I hate it! Thanks! The voidsent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act does come with some risk. This feels so topical in our capitalist prison. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? And the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Kindness. So this is what they meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. That's what they were doing to the people who died in Tuliyola, harvesting their cells? Their souls? It's a perversion of the giants' beliefs. Exactly. And then the souls don't return to the life stream like they should. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. Allow us to teach you how this is an affront to nature. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokai philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Yeah, they aren't getting reborn the way they should. But they may not have been able to be reborn in their little bubble. Because it could have been something similar to what was going on in the void. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. It all comes down to what you're used to, I guess. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that the Terali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Well, good thing for that. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoralia. Okay. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice: live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must die someday. That's the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. Sorry. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. It bothers me that people hated this so much when our entire journey with Zero was to prepare us for specifically this. The entire thing. The being a mentor to Wuklamot. The otherworld collision. The consumption of souls. Everything. Bye. Because everyone loved Zero. Like, y'all don't even pay attention to the game you're playing. Even I genuinely think a lot of people miss the point of Endwalker. Everyone here? Good. It's the responsibility of the Thunder Yards hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. They resented it before it even started, so they didn't even give it a chance. That sounds about right. Akiba, what are you doing here and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Something emotional intelligence. Endwalker was the theme of confronting your grief head on, and DAWNTRAIL is how you deal with it after acceptance. Hunting, you mean? It's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they would be wearing special regulators like Queen Sphene's crown. Oh. They aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. People said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer it clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandra's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Special selection? I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Oh, of course, in which case it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Okay. I guess we're gonna fight some monsters. I want to go to the city. Hostile present. Oh, another one? Oh, okay. I'll get there soon enough. I'm just impatient. Also, welcome! How's it going? This is like the problem I always have with Final Fantasy games. It's like, I want story. I will want to just kind of plow through the story. So sometimes I end up at the boss, like, or end game, woefully underleveled because I'm just like, more story, please. It's going good. I'm doing well. I'm hungry though. I'm thinking about what I want for lunch. Ooh. Thank you. Is she gonna do like oversoul type of thing? This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the looks of this. Let's help. Oh no! Look out! Oh, preserve. She needs healing. Ugh. Makes me uncomfortable. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Dying is just an embarrassment? Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. It's nice of the monster to stand there and let us lure down. Just like Saraja. Come on, let's get out of here. I mean, some of us already have two souls merged into one. The natural way. By dimension hopping and finding our dead counterpart. That's also a function of the regulator? Yeah, the natural way. Just like Emmett Selk intended. I think I understand now. Russia was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. Like, it's hard. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. I'm a warrior. I look like that like half the time. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast? I'm reminded of the Serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the King's elite. Such a form can only be achieved by gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Some of us are just walking apartments because we have Frey, Miss Midgard somewhere, avoids it, Ardbert. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. They're so blasé about all of it. Just like, meh. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of the beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings it becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea, different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. They sell the regulator on the Sphene shop? Oh my gosh. I can't speak. It's woof woof. It's indeed hard to accept. Being so far removed from our own beliefs. Are you trying to say, oh, we need to accept their cultural differences? Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all of this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Easiest cosplay. While we all have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is that we know what powers Zoraal has at his disposal. It's one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliol's concern. With his newfound powers, Zoraal has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Is this a two-seater? Oh. I'm trying to pet your mouth. We need to accept their differences. Alice said, the fuck we do. It's definitely trying to say that in the most extreme way. Oh my goodness. Horrible. We've gone this whole time with the machinations. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliol and Alexandria. And while Zoraal knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies ahead that within that enormous tower Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kahikwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoraal. We got one in before the end. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. And knowing Zoraal, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolal. As you say, we have no proof that it's really a Kikwa, but I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm, and we need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zaralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Aaronville. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. He knows stranger danger. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? I trust you too. Ugh, that's always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Everyone's just hanging out. Oh, it's so creepy. Higwa, there's something I need to tell you about, tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zaralja. Oh, face is on that thing. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. And my father right in front of me. As a vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him into account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Did I stutter? Like us, you and yours oppose Zaralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Hiki. Thank you, everyone. Together, we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it sounds like Garlemald's creepy radio music in Endwalker. It's unsettling. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zaralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level. But while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zaralja will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. It's a lo-fi remix of the Tantalus theme in 9. It's creepy. It's unsettling in the same way. Creepy. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zoraal lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable if we're proceeding with it, though we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'Chola, and I will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoraal to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. City time? Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sphene said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have any such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Nine is Mr. Moonpie's favorite Final Fantasy. So I know, like, he has to be over the moon with us. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwe. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolin and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. Oh, that's cute. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who had known him. That bastard. Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Vengeance! Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawat name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. The back rooms? That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Eleneshbia, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kikwa. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. It's time. Is it city time? I know, right? The Backrooms movie. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. That's not ominous at all.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Uh-oh.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamat, if you are Father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
It would have been easier for him to just get therapy. Quit making your own insecurity everyone else's problem. At long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. Me too, dude. Me too, Graha. I'm excited. Tower. Daddy issues of the highest caliber. All of this except therapy. Me while playing Expedition 33. Real. He wants to be Virgil. Everything could be solved in this game via therapy. What's with Graha and towers? Towers are very phallic in nature. Is he trying to tell me something? Right, Hikwa is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Pin is envy. Typical wizard and the towers. Oh, is it time for a ride? Or is it time for a dungeon? Is it dungeon? Warrior of Light is Graha's tower. Y'all, I cannot. Yay! Best seat. Back here. Wait, what am I on? Party. Whee! Now we both get to be in the back seat. Yay! Get in, loser. We're going to the tower. Thank you. Tower. Okay, so I've heard the name of this place. I heard this is where people go to take spicy G poses with things that shall not be mentioned. They found the second tower. Is there a Tantalus mount? Where you go? Tower? Ah, there you are. If Queen Sphene has registered you as guest, then you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zeraj's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Sphene has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions and I would like to pass if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. We're being scanned. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen Sphene. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Let me in. Let me in. Looks like a shopping mall.
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Yeah, what is it a solution to?
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
I like her.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Sure.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
True View sounds like the name of a contact lens brand.
Understood. We'll see you later.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
There was somebody with like neon pink hair. And here I am suffering with like 3 shades of purple that are too muted.
How can this all be the inside of a tower?
It's bigger on the inside?
So...
Doctor Who logic?
What aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
Safe.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
I assume she no longer has a body.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnasphere, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home.
She doesn't want to be alone. Aww. Yay! We made. Is that the aetheryte? Look, Lamont, you're gonna have to wait. Yay! Is that it? It looks like an aetheryte. We'll go touch it. Oh, must be. Warrior party. Yay! That's gonna be it. We will pick up next week. Ley node 9? Ley node like ley lines? Yay! I hope that I don't have to do more. Is it gonna make me explore before I'm able to like actually do things here? The purple place! Yay, we made it! Finally, it's taken me years. Oh my gosh. There's something very Final Fantasy 13 about this. It's not golden. Where's the gold? Sus. And why are they obsessed with triangles? Maybe we should do the tour with Lamont really quick. Why don't we have access to their hair colors? Yoshi P, that is an egregious oversight. Some of us want brightly colored hair. 10 minutes. Perfect time to do a tour. Towers inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say let's proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Not too bad. Thank you. Thank you for the Peloton. Yay! Is this the last area? Oh no, there's one more area we haven't been to yet. Okay. It's so pretty. Ugh, crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Okay. Oh yeah, G poses will be had. We're gonna G pose for sure. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Her voice.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Sounds an awfully lot like Kryle's. Like the way she's speaking.
Oh, a request, you said?
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoralja.
No. No.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zoralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
Did I mention they're still painting?
You really are a curious one.
Sounds like they're just like slamming a ladder against the wall.
Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Yeah, I'm not yielding. I won't rest until I can punch that dude in the shins.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely?
Mm-hmm.
I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
Yeah.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
Oh, so she's gonna give us a tour.
This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Well, unfortunately, Queen Sphene, I need to go have lunch. Wow. Are they hero animations? I feel like I've seen them somewhere, but I don't know where. It's like tugging at my memory. They're... Sorry, Sphene. Must have nom-noms. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be wandering around collecting Ethernet shards and seeing what it will let me do this weekend. This is exciting. What is here? I'm just so excited to be here. The script exchange? Wait. Oh, I can't do it yet? Oh, I can't yet? No! I want that blacksmith top! This is where you buy the bike? Wait, where did you go? I can't see. What the heck? Get it! Oh. School is calling, so I definitely gotta go, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hydrate, stay cool, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next week. We will be back for more MSQ, and I will see you then. Bye!